what the families want should be the most important thing here. Hey guys, this is Jules with True Crime Reactions. So I just saw this on Twitter about 2 hours ago. Brian Inton posted that the Goncalves family and the Kernodle family came together and made a statement about what's going to be happening in court tomorrow regarding the cameras in the courtroom. Now we know that the defense and Brian Kohberger want the cameras removed. And now we know that the state is agreeing for their own reasons for the cameras to also be removed. So this is like the one thing that both sides are actually agreeing on here. Now, when it comes to the victims' families, at least Kaylee's and Xana's, and as far as I can understand from things, the Goncalveses also speak for Maddie and Maddie's family. We don't really hear anything from Maddie's family, any of them whatsoever, and the Goncalveses have kind of been speaking for both of the girls since the very beginning, so we also know that Ethan's family is stepping away from this as much as humanly possible that they can, while also keeping an ear on what's going on, but they just kind of want to be away from everything. So I don't know if they're going to make any sort of statements about the camera situation, because regardless, they're going to be told what the end result is. And I think that the end result is really all that Ethan's family is worried about. I mean, I can't blame them for that. I understand. But I'm going to go ahead and read this statement. It is vitally important that this trial be open to the public to view and watch. There is an enormous amount of media coverage about this case, some good, some bad, and with that comes the responsibility of the court to ensure a fair trial. The thing that is most overlooked in reviewing the motions filed by the state, who took no position in its original motion dated June 6, 2023, stating it relied on the discretion of the court and now is taking a different position. And the defense is faith in the justice system. This case is surrounded by secrecy. Yeah, for real. Everything is either sealed or redacted. The family has not received any discovery on this case or any information about the facts of the case from the state. No one knows anything about the case, which leads to speculation. Yeah, that's true too. And it's one thing, for the public to only be getting certain things, but it's another. And I understand like keeping things, certain things that need to be kept secret for, justice purposes. But for the families to be completely kept in the dark, even with as verbal and as vocal as the Goncalveses have been, there's no reason for there to have been some sort of middle ground found by now to where the families could still be informed enough to not feel like they are in the dark, but that not enough information is being given to them to where if the Goncalveses do, and I mean, look, no one can say that they don't talk too much. I mean, I'm glad that they're out there in the media and they have been out there in the media as much as they have, because they've really brought, a lot of the crap and the bullshittery out in the open when it comes to the way that this whole thing has gone, which is the main reason why a lot of us have so many questions. And some could say that's a good thing, that the Goncalveses are speaking. Some can say that it's a bad thing. And honestly, it's a mix of both, because the speculation and them not knowing is the reason why they're speaking, and speaking things that, maybe are in a passing conversation or things that they're thinking based off of not getting anything. And that leads to the domino effect of everyone else speculating on top of those speculations. There should have been a middle ground by now. It's September. I feel like all of this it just feels like it's being handled by children. The disorganization, it's just amazing to me. Okay, let's just go ahead and finish the statement. It goes on to say that speculation is fueled by the secrecy surrounding everything that is filed and every hearing that is closed off to the media and the public. Only through independent investigation has the family been able to get some information. It is vitally important that the trial be viewed publicly. It is important to the victims' families, relatives, community members, and the public that this veil of secrecy be lifted at trial. This not only ensures accountability for all of the parties involved, but also helps the public maintain its faith in the justice system. This is actually really well written. This is really well written. And I mean, honestly, at this point, with both sides agreeing to close the cameras off to the, to just close it off to the public completely, the courtroom off to the public completely, after everything that we've already seen, it just makes it look more shady because we've seen things that we don't agree with. We've seen things that seem like they should be illegal. We've seen things that seem like they should not be happening. And regardless of, Brian Koberger's innocence or guilt, the process that we are seeing done here is so questionable. It's like the most Swiss of Swiss cheese there could have ever been created because of all of the frickin' holes in it. And the only way that they can even make this right even a little bit, regardless of how this ends up, is by making sure that the way that this plays out is viewed publicly. Because if it, and look, this isn't for my own reasons, okay? I'm totally fine with like audio after the fact. I'm not one of those who's doing this for like personal reasons. I could care less. I'm going to have a video and something to talk about when it comes to this trial, regardless of if those damn cameras are in there or not, because this is a case that I care about. This is a case that I am invested in, and that's obvious. But the cameras in the courtroom, especially if it's something that the families want, at this point, if they deny the cameras based off of what the accused wants and what the state wants, and they don't give a damn about what the families want, oh, that's going to be telling. And that's just my opinion on that. But that's the statement. We have the hearing tomorrow about the cameras. And I'm pretty sure that Judge got this way before Brian Inton did. And has probably gotten multiple things on this subject, probably since the beginning, because the cameras are not a new situation of discussion. So that is it for now, you guys. See y'all.